So in this final part of the string topic, we're going to look at some of the functions that we can use within a string. So first of all, what I'm going to do in my program is I'm going to ask the user just to type in a word. So I'm going to type in, once it loads, it's a bit slow this morning. I'll reload it again. Okay, so there we go, we've got word equals, and then we'll have inputs and enter a word. Okay, so word equals input, enter a word. Okay, this could be any word. Now the first thing we can do is we can actually show them how many characters they put into their word or into their string. Alright, so I'm going to put some little hashtag for comments to show you all the different functions we can use. Okay, so I'm going to put here show the length of a string, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to say the length of the word equals, and then to find out the length we use len. Okay, so we do len and then we put the variable name in here. So because I called it word on line 1 here, I'm going to put word there. Okay, and then finally I'm going to do print length word. If I now run that, it will ask me for a word, so I'm going to put hello, press enter, and it tells me there's 5 because there's 5 characters or 5 letters. Okay, now with len it does also count the spaces as a character. So if you typed in hello Bob, okay, there's 8 letters, but it would return 9 because we've got the space to include as well. Okay, so that's the first one. It's all to do with the length of the string. Now the next thing we've got is we've got putting the string into upper and lower case. Okay, so I'm going to put here so uppercase first of all. Alright, and if I want to have an upper word, I simply do word dot upper, okay, for capitals. Alright, so do word dot upper, make sure you've got 2 brackets in, and then I'm going to do print upper word. Okay, and I could do the same as well for the lower case. So if I want them all in lowercase, I'm going to do lower word equals word dot lower. Okay, and I'm going to do print lower word. Now if I just test that to see what happens, so it says enter a word, and I'm going to make sure it's got 1 capital at the beginning, so it's got hello. Okay, and then you'll see it has worked out there's 5 characters in there. It's turned it all into uppercase or capitals, and then it's turned it all into lowercase. Okay, so you can see the difference there. Alright, so that's the first 2. The next one we've got is something called capitalize. So we can capitalize a word. So say I've entered a word that's all lowercase. Okay, what it will do automatically is put the first letter as a capital. So I'm going to do caps word equals word dot capitalize. Now it uses a Z because it focuses on the American spelling, because Python is, you know, a mainly American sort of programming language. So print caps word, oops, spell it correctly. Okay, now when I type it in this time, I'm going to make sure to do it all in lowercase. So I'm going to put hello all in lowercase. Okay, and you'll see it returns the number, all caps, lowercase, and then it capitalizes it and just puts the first letter as a capital. Okay, we can also build on that a little bit more, and we can say use a whole string, and we can call it title, which basically capitalizes every letter of the first new word in that string. Okay, so I'm going to put title a word, or phrase actually, let's do phrase, that'd be better. Okay, and I'm going to ask them this time just to do a new phrase. I'm going to do phrase equals input, enter a phrase or a sentence. Okay, I'm then going to do title phrase equals phrase dot title. Okay, and I'm going to do print title phrase, and what that should give me is the capital letters of every word. So if I run this now, I can't do anything in this one, so I'm going to put hello. Now enter a phrase, so I'm going to put something all in lowercase. I'm going to put it is a cold rainy day. Okay, if you then press enter, you'll see that every new word has been automatically capitalized, so it's been given a title all the way through. Okay, We've also looked at string concatenation in the last video, so I'm not going to recap that in this one. If you're not sure, go back to part 2 and have a look. The next thing we've got 2 more things to go through. The next one is called something to do with stripping. Okay, and what we've got, say for example I have a message, so I'm going to put in here text equals, and I'm just going to write a message, so I'm going to put speech marks and I'm going to put a space at the beginning. This is some text, full stop, and I'm going to leave a space at the end. So the space is either side of our speech marks. Okay. What we can then do is we can then say the strip text equals, and we're going to call it text dot strip, and in the brackets I'm going to write in there what I want to get rid of. So I want to get rid of the spaces at the beginning and the end. Okay, so I write in there that I want to get rid of those, so I'm stripping that out, and then finally I'm going to do print strip text. Okay, now just to show you the difference, if I put here print text, and when I run this now, it will ask me enter a word, so hello, enter a phrase. I'm just going to type something for the moment. Okay, it says here this is some text and then this is some text. Now if you look at the difference, this one here has got a space in the front because we've got the space here, but on the next line we have stripped out the space and it is just returning the actual message, and there's no spaces either side, which is good. Things like usernames and passwords, when we get to login systems later on, they need to have the spaces taken out because obviously that's going to be it's not going to access it correctly. Okay, and then the final thing, which we are going to look at a little bit more in a couple of topics time, is returning sections of a string. So say I had a I'm going to put a sentence here, oops, not in capitals, sentence equals, and I'm going to put let's put hello there, how are you? Okay, if I wanted to print out the full sentence, we know that we do print sentence, that's fine. But if I wanted to print out a section of the sentence, I'm going to do print sentence, and then at the end of the variable I'm going to use the square brackets. Okay, so if you see I've put the square brackets there, and I can then put numbers in there of what I want to return. So if I just wanted to return the capital H at the beginning, I put 0 because strings start at 0. So the H would be 0, E would be 1, L 2, the other L 3, O is 4, space would be 5, etc. Okay, so if I did that, that would print out just the H. If I wanted to print out a bit more though, and say I wanted to print out just the word hello, what I can do is I can put 0 and then a colon and up to the number that I want to go. So I want to go up to the space, so I'm going to put 5 because that's where the space is. It prints everything up to, but not including the last number. Okay, so if I now run, it says enter a word again, so we've got hello, enter a phrase, I'm going to put hello, or hell world apparently, hello world. Okay, and then you see here it says the whole phrase, hello there, how are you? Print sentence 0 just prints H, print sentence 0 to 5 just prints the word hello. Now if I change that again and I put this time 7 to 12, I'm not sure what that's going to give us, we'll have to have a look. So if I run that, enter a word, hello, enter a phrase, hello world, and then you see here what it's done is it's put here with the comma. So we're starting at 7, which is the H, going up to 12, so 12 is the space, and it's printing out that section there. Alright, and you can just change the numbers, play around, and that will give you some different outputs depending on what numbers you put. Okay, so that's all the information for the string topic. There are some useful key code commands at the top of your note page, so feel free to have a look up there and use those. Alright, and if you can just make sure you have a go at the task underneath and then the challenges, screenshotting your code.